Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are finally going to be taking a look at my Hot Wheels RLC 1995 Honda Integra Type R. So these released a couple weeks ago, and I managed to get my order in and pick up two, which was the limit. And it shipped out super fast and then took about 2 weeks to get to my house. So I've been sitting here patiently watching everyone else's content and post, showing off all their cars while I anxiously wait for mine to come in. And yesterday they finally arrived, and the casting itself definitely does not disappoint. But in typical Mattel Hot Wheels fashion, one of mine came with a damaged and cracked blister. If you are familiar at all with the RLC Club or Mattel stuff, then you are probably no stranger to shipping issues, quality control issues, even issues with the website trying to order, which I think there was a big issue on this car. I actually managed to grab this from my phone. So I have in the past not had any luck getting cars even on my computer with good internet speed, and I actually was on vacation and managed to pick this up just on my cell phone, which was pretty wild because I know there was a lot of issues. But one good thing about having this cracked blister, for me anyways, is I was planning on cracking one of these babies open. So let's crack into it. So the other blister and everything does seem to be good, and I am very excited to get into this car. It's kind of a nice change because usually most RLC cars come with the Spectraflame paint, and this is just some regular paint, and this thing's really in here. And similar to the Fast and Furious Integra, the wheels on this are very small, but it does fit the casting very well. Okay, well, I had to stop the video there for a minute. That was an absolute battle to get this bad boy out of here, but we did get it out. And man, the first thing I noticed, even when I picked it up in the package, was the weight. Feels very heavy for such a small car. Man, those wheels actually fit the cast super good. This car does have the opening hood. Let's test out the closability of it here. And that looks very, very good. So let's get in and take a little closer up look. And I figure why not give it the old white glove treatment, which is actually kind of going to blend in with this car, but it kind of is fitting for the white on white look. So here you can see the Type R details there, which looks very nice. And these really small, like TE37s, actually look pretty cool. So it fits the wheel well on this car, very nice. I think the only thing that maybe looked weird on Mia's Integra from the Fast and Furious set was it was a longer car and it was four-door. They definitely got the proportions way, way better on this Integra. So Mia's Integra definitely is a little funky looking, but here we can see the details on the back, Honda logo, Type R, got the license plate that says Type R. Ooh, even got some nice exhaust details. I mean, I actually really like the looks of the muffler back there. It looks very nice. So I would say even this one is almost up, kind of has some like Elite 64 touches on it. Even the interior has some nice details. So yeah, definitely not a bad car at all. And this is for sure, that was the reason I got two, is because I was like, man, I really, really want to open one of these. All right, so I ended up running upstairs real quick to grab Mia's Integra, just so we could kind of compare the two castings here. And a lot of stuff definitely looking similar. And man, they did a really good job on the opening hood there. I mean, it is pretty seamless when it's closed, which is very nice. So yeah, I think it is just the addition of the four-door that kind of gave Mia's Integra like kind of a weird, like square, bubbly look there in the back. The A pillar and the C pillar are both like way thicker too. So I'm not sure why they made all those pillars so much thicker. It definitely kind of throws off the whole shape of the car. As far as the wheels go, it looks like these are basically the exact same wheels and size, but instead of the chrome, they went with the white, that does look very nice. But let's try and get a closer up look here at the engine detail. And there we got the infamous Honda red valve cover. You can see the exhaust headers, a nice strut bar in the back. So not a ton of detail, but definitely not bad, and very happy with the closing hood feature and how well it works. So let's throw him on the turntable, get a closer look. Man, seeing this on the turntable looks absolutely gorgeous. This casting is awesome, and I think you can definitely see why. It definitely did well on the Lamley polls this year. I'm not sure, was it in the running for best RLC or just best Hot Wheels model or something? But I know it definitely made it very far and took out a lot of pretty big cars. And seeing it up close here now, I think you can definitely see why. It's always nice to see kind of these more like simple non-Spectraflame cars in the RLC. So I have, probably about 50 RLC cars, and I would probably say it's like around like a handful of cars that are not Spectraflame. So it definitely is a lot more rare, but it is nice to see just like a classic JDM car in nice, simple, clean white paint, no crazy decos, just a lot of really nice details. So definitely big fan. Get a couple rounds here with the hood open, but you have to let me know down below. So I know a few of my good friends and subscribers on here had some challenges getting this car, and we're kind of frantically running around trying to scrounge one up, and I think they were able to, but it's just so interesting how that works. Like, I've definitely been there in the past. My luck always seems to happen on the Skylines. I didn't get the chrome Sky R34 with the like shadow Hot Wheels logo, or the pink party car Skyline. Both of those I had website issues, and then just other random cars, it's like I have no issues at all. So it just kind of seems to be the luck of the draw. I usually use like the same computer, same internet, same everything for all these cars, and sometimes I get in right away and sometimes I don't get a car at all. So it seems to really just be the luck of the draw. And the downside is that if you are not able to grab it on release, then you're going to be paying double, triple, or even like quadruple on the secondary market if it's a car that you really want. So that's why if I do get a chance to actually get a car, I usually will get two, just so I could maybe trade or sell it and use those funds towards another car that I maybe missed out on. So it's kind of like once it's your time, you got to get everything that you can, because you don't know on the next release if you will even be able to get a single car. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And as always, if so, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you on the next video. Peace.